because I was just able to hear all this knocking
Just
around.
fucking talk. It's not starting again. And we're
Take
live.
one. You can use that one, actually. So we've been friends. Well, first off, how you doing?
Good.
Been what, a week?
Yeah. Ish.
Half-ish?
Maybe. I don't know.
Anything new?
Yeah. You?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this.
So what are you holding in your hands there?
So
with both hands?
My father-in-law...
Father-in-law.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can say that now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Emily's dad. my fiance's father. And his girlfriend had, I don't think they have it anymore, a jukebox in their kind of like man cave.
Oh, nice.
So
I'd love to have a jukebox.
Yeah, it was like a legit, like old school, like probably 60s or 70s one. Anyways, they got rid of it, and look what happened to come out of it. You're gonna shit. That's yours. I'm giving that to you, man.
Oh,
shit! Look at that. That's a real, accurate 1987 pressing. What is it, John?
It is a two-sider. It's a Sweet Child of Mine single, and on the opposite side is It's So Easy,
Yeah,
which is awesome actually.
That's
that
a
they
great
have
song.
like both of those songs, like they're so opposite of each other, but they're such great songs.
You can't see it, but it's a 45 album. It's a 45 single album that would play
beautiful.
in a jukebox. As soon as they gave it to me, I was over there. We were in Cape Breton a couple of weeks.
It's even pressed with its number.
Yeah, to my knowledge, it's an original print. It said like 1987 on the actual on the album cover, and I knew you would shit. Here's the sleeve.
Oh, wait, this is recorded live. What?
Is it a live recording?
It says, okay, Guns N' Roses is produced by Vic Mail, I guess.
Yeah.
Mixed by Alan Nevin and Michael Lardy. Alan Nevin, I know you worked with him, but I thought he was a manager or something. Recorded live at the Marquee, London, June 28th, 1987.
Both tracks? Or just...
When did fucking Appetite come out? It was that year.
That year, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was in June or July.
Wait. So is it both tracks live?
I think the other track just looks like a regular one. But the Sweet Child of Mine is a live one. Fuck, I wish I had a turntable right now.
Oh my god, I thought you did.
No, I don't.
John just got chubbed. I could see it. No, because I knew you were gonna shit.
At the bottom of my shorts.
You fuck sakes, put that by your Slash action figure. I knew John would shit because as soon as they got this, I was going through. They had a stack of shit, man.
No,
they had
I
a stack
appreciate that. That's awesome.
No, dude, it's fuck. I knew you were gonna fucking lose it. Well, maybe not lose it, but they had a stack of fucking other 45s out of the jukebox. Some country albums, some Christmas albums. Some other, ones that are pretty good. But this one, I'm going through it at their house in Cape Breton. I was like, no, I did. I gasped. I looked, Emily, look at this. And I was like, holy shit. It's like, and then my father-in-law was like, what? It's like, oh, you have no idea. This is one of my best friend's favorite bands. And like, he's going to shit. Like I said, just like that. We having drinks over after supper. So I was like, and it's like, you can have it. It's like, we don't have the jukebox anymore. It's like, thank you so much. He's going to love it.
No, well, I appreciate that, Dan's father-in-law.
Thanks, Joey.
Thanks,
wherever
Joey.
You are. I'll make sure you can hear this when you're not in the woods working.
Appreciate that, Joey.
Oh, I knew you'd
treasure it. It's actually one of those things that kind of like, I want to play it, but I also kind of want to like have something where I can just kind of encase it and put it like up for display.
Yeah, I was thinking about on the way over, it's like maybe he's going to play it because I thought you had a record player, but also there's one of those things where you could probably mount it. You could put it in a case or like a
I wouldn't want to do anything that would like make it unplayable.
Mm-hmm.
Just something that I can like just like a glass box.
It'd be a good thing to have since it's double sided.
It'd probably cost more than the fucking record itself.
Probably. I wonder how much it actually costs. The actual 45. We should do some research.
I was thinking
should have done
too.
Some research on that just to make sure if we had any kind of price on that because it's probably worth something. Let's
look it up, Johnny.
Guns N' Roses, Appetite, 45.
Hey, okay, so
jukebox quality, folks. Oh, I am so fucking dry. I came.
Hold on.
Here.
Okay, I'm gonna. Shit.
What?
I want to speak into the into my camera or my fucking cell phone microphone.
It's
so I don't
okay,
have to write
folks.
all this shit.
You're still happy about the record?
Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine. Ah, you fuck. Guns N' Roses, Sweet Child of Mine, live marquee. Fuck.
Take 3.
No more takes. I'm writing the rest of it. Live marquee, London.
I am so fucking dry. I'm gonna be going through water like it's nothing.
And you're gonna be pissing like it's everything.
Oh my god, it's so dry out. If you hear clinks on the table, we have drinks in front of us. We have a good setup here where we have drinks. God, you can have a pizza out here.
So Amazon has it for $28.
Understandable.
I was thinking 30.
Yeah, it's probably not a rare pressing.
No,
they're probably quite common. In fact,
there actually is no. What is that? No, sorry, it's on something else.
There's no actual like record cover, but there is a sleeve with information on it too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I really found.
Don't sell a goddamn thing.
How can
I'd say,
dude, I don't sell shit.
Put it in a double-sided case that you can put on your coffee table or something, so you can see both sides. It's like, look, John MacIsaac comes over. Look, John, look what Dan gave me. It's like, oh no, fucking way! Is that something you can kind of turn around?
Yeah,
and that'd be cool. Put it next to your slash, fucking right there on the back table.
No, I've been wanting to get a fucking turntable, but like. To do okay, so it's either you get a cheap turntable and you're getting a cheap turntable, or you buy an more expensive turntable and you get a half decent turntable. It's like there's no middle ground. It's just like you look at reviews and shit. It's just all
we had both.
Same.
We have a portable one that looks like an old school one, but has like CD player and tape deck in it, and it's something I can't remember.
Classic '80s tech.
Yeah, well, it's from this generation. It's made to look old, but you can play records.
Oh, is it?
Too.
Oh, is that one that looks? Yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
But it's actually from like this.
Yeah,
this
I used to see those at like
century.
Sears and shit. I thought about doing them. They're like $300.
I looked it up actually. It's a little bit cheaper actually. I think
probably
like
now.
$2 something. Yeah.
Yeah.
The technology is more available than ever these days. But
for record players.
Well, the new school ones. I actually had a record player. I had a record player from. I think
you can bring the mic into you.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, like just.
He was mouthing something to me. I didn't want to say. I didn't want to bring any attention to it. But I guess the mic should be closer to my lips. Hopefully that's good there. Oh yeah. What was I saying, John? Oh yeah. Recently I came into contact with an actual record player from the 70s or 80s. One of my best friends. I have a lot of best friends. Sorry.
Everybody does.
Yeah, I don't know if you met him. You're my best friend. He's my best friend as well.
I'm your
You can have more than. That's the thing. Can you have more than one best friend?
No, you can't. There's only me.
What do you? That's the thing. You are one of my best friends. Like we've known each other a long time, damn near 25 years from now, from my count. But what do you think? You have multiple best friends, right?
Yeah. Well, I have best friends that I've kind of like gathered over my life. Just people my best friends, like I have my best friend John, I have a lot of John friends. My best friend John, who lives out in Sheet Harbor, or wherever the fuck, Eastern Passage. Man, I see him like maybe once a year. But when we hang out, there's like we just hang out. And there's no like skipping, like we're catching up on shit. And I also think about this in the way, like when you think about like back in the olden days, like 150 years ago, people didn't see their friends for years. That's and these were their best friends. And they picked it right up. And it's like, and I've had friends who are like, just like, you're my best friend. Come on, let's hang out. You don't want to hang out with me? It's like, everybody has lives. You can't always just, pick up and go. But I have some best friends who are just like, these people are the people I will trust for the rest of my life. I know that, like, whatever.
You need them in your time of need. It's
yeah,
like,
and vice versa.
Yeah.
And then, you're not fucking, you don't fuck around with them.
That's the thing with,
they don't fuck around with you.
In my experience, I'm moving this fucking mic a lot. If you hear any like background shifting, it's me fucking with the mic. There we go. God damn.
If you hear any background noise, it's the rain. And
yeah, should we close the door?
No, because then it'll just get too fucking hot in here.
If it sounds like we're in the rainforest, there's a reason. From my experience, I mean, I've met a lot of people over the years, and one of my best friends from childhood, who's still one of my best friends, I've known him since we were probably about 4 years old, man. So I've known friends. I've had friends for a long ass time. Excuse me. We can do that, right?
I promote burping.
We were just watching, or John was showing me a podcast. I don't know if we can name names legally, but the individual on it, Will Sasso.
Oh yeah.
Who is the guest?
I don't care. Okay, that's Fighter and the Kid.
Yeah.
Brian Callen, Brandon Schwab.
Yeah,
they're awesome.
I actually, the stuff that you show me is incredible. Like it's hilarious. And this one, Will Sasso he was being himself. He was on the show and he was burping into the mic and he was being crass and it was actually really fucking funny. And I think we should kind of like keep an air of professionalism on the show as well. But I mean, if you got a burp, we're having beer tonight. The first time on the show, mind you, we didn't have fucking beer money the first goddamn show. We were both in between paychecks.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna get like blitzed. We both got work in the morning. But no, I wanna keep it.
I'll start to edit it when we start to slur off.
Yeah, and then we start like knocking shit over and fucking neighbors come and check on us.
It's the cops.
Shit. It is warm though.
It is what?
Warm.
No, it is. That's why I'm fucking in shorts, man.
Yeah, I walked a good. Do not edit that out. Do not fucking edit that out.
By request of Dan.
Oh, and if we have guests on, it's encouraged, especially if we have a roundtable discussion. That's the thing. We've been talking about getting guests on the show for quite a while.
We will eventually. Well, no, I shouldn't say eventually. We will,
yeah.
And it'll be sooner than later, I assume. Anyhow.
Well, we already have people already lined up. I got a buddy of mine who's an actor, stage actor. I think you know him. I'll show you his Facebook in a bit. But he was asking to get on to kind of like talk about stage performance, and I've known him for a while, and he was friends with Justine for a while.
Oh yeah.
Josh.
Oh, Josh. Yeah, I know Josh.
He's been wanting to get on. He messaged me the other day. He's like,
love Josh. Hi, Josh. He drew this fucking sketch one time. It was beautiful. It was a chicken fucking an egg, and it had the quote on it, and he drew it really well, really well. And if he comes on the show, I'll fucking, if he has it, he probably doesn't even have it. But if he did have it, I'd get him to do it again or something like that.
This so, like and it said,
and then the caption said, who came or what came first, the chicken or the egg? So they're fucking in. It's like who came first?
The classic tale.
He's great sense of humor. Josh, and I saw him act, man. He's a great actor.
I'm actually sorry. Josh, I've never seen you on stage, but I don't think in my wildest dreams. But he's been wanting to get on. He's quite a talented guy. I've known him for years.
Yeah. We'll get people on. Well, it'll happen.
That's the thing. We've been talking about it off and on, more on than off. We've been talking about who to get on, and who would willingly do a guest spot. We know a lot of people.
A lot of people. We're not going to have to like chloroform and tie everybody to come on the show.
Shit, no. And we actually have some pretty
and when you do that,
semi-famous people on our show, in our group of friends. We know a lot of people, dude. Between you and I, you pick the first guest. Who's gonna be? Pick right now. Come on. No. We'll talk.
Yeah, next. Yeah. So this dude said no.
You heard our first podcast.
Heard the first podcast.
He said no. Fuck these guys. The Eye On podcast.
Okay. So, how's your week?
Good. I was telling you a story, or was starting to tell you a story the other day. From my days at work this week. So, so I had to go to the bathroom. It's the middle of my shift. This is how this is going.
This is how this is going.
So I got a shit bad, and somebody's in the washroom. We like one washroom in the warehouse. I work in a warehouse in Burnside.
How many people work in the warehouse?
God, it's all guys. So it's holy.
That's disgusting.
It's like there's like 8 of us.
Okay, that's not bad.
All guys.
Yeah, it still is.
And we're gross as fuck.
Yeah.
Anyways,
you make up for like 3 guys.
Oh my God, you have no idea. The smell, anyways. No, but I had to wait because it was in use, and it's like finally, like I'm about to shit on the floor. So we go in, I run in, lock up, brush off any pubic hairs that happen to be on there, which happens from time to time. I actually do wipe it off sometimes. There's piss stains on it.
Dude, I wipe up myself when I'm done.
That's it? So you go into a bathroom?
No, I mean like...
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, like...
I was going to say, like, you go into a public bathroom...
But if I piss on a fucking toilet seat, and I'll just wipe it up.
Oh, me too.
I'm not a fucking caveman.
Even if it's a droplet, I'll wipe, because I live at home with my fiance, so I don't want her to sit and piss. Oh my fuck! I got another story. The poop and toilet stories are coming. So anyways, at work. So I'm in there.
This is an educational podcast.
Oh, it's a shitty story, dude. You have no idea. So I gotta go so fucking bad. I haul all my shit off and I sit on the toilet. You know, everything's running smoothly, and I start to fart really loud 3 times in a row. Really farting loud, and I'm laughing. I'm laughing to the point of tears, and I'm farting. I'm laughing, farting, and shitting at the same fucking time. And they can hear me. Apparently, my coworkers could hear me outside.
Wow.
And it's like, oh my god, this is like, I never do this. I never laugh at my own farts.
Yes, you do. I've heard stories.
Shits, usually.
Your fiance has told me stories.
Oh yeah. Well,
okay. Maybe I should wait for her to tell it someday. I'll tell it. Fuck it.
What?
You guys, like, one of the first times you guys, like, when you guys first started hanging out, and you're like, give me a second or give me a minute, and you get up and you go down the hall in your old place down to the kitchen, which is the opposite side of the apartment.
Is this Canard?
Yeah. And you let a fart rip. She heard it, and then she heard you giggle, and then you came back.
Were you there at this point?
I wasn't there. She told me about this.
Oh yeah, that's a classic story. This is when we first started dating.
That was beautiful, though.
Oh
anyways, sorry. Continue your warehouse shit story. Is that it?
I was just gonna say, like, I was laughing to the point I came out. I was in tears. I'm sweating because it's a really warm bathroom. It's a really small warm bathroom, and I'm sweating. I'm in tears, laughing at my own farts. No, because they weren't your typical little poots. Little pops.
Is this how we're starting off the podcast?
Hey, we started off at fucking GNR.
Okay.
But anyways, long story short, I'm sweating and in tears, laughing, and I shit.
God.
There's my shit story for the day. Actually, I here's another one. Since we're on the topic of toilets, so I have this.
We might as well get this out of the way.
We might as well,
episodes.
and then we'll keep going with whatever we have on the docket here. What are we talking about? Shit and Guns N' Roses. Anyways, this one's, I'll keep this quick since we're on the subject. So I'm, again, taking a shit, and this is home. We're at home.
Yeah.
Me and my fiance rent a house in Dartmouth. Anyways, I'm done, and I have this bottle of soap, container, or shampoo in the shower, and it's brown. It's a brown shampoo. Brown. Looks like shit.
Like
looks
the actual shampoo liquid?
The liquid is shit brown. Anyways, I'm looking at it. I'm getting off the toilet. I was like, I have this great idea. Because I knew Emily had to use the bathroom too. So I grabbed the shampoo bottle from the shower. I pour it on the toilet seat with the lid up. And it looks like I shit all over. And I was like, I open the door like, ugh, fake moaning. And Emily's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I was like, come here. And I'm fake moaning. And she goes, oh my, what happened? It's like, what happened? Are you okay? It's like, no. I think it might have been what we ate for supper. It's like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And she just, oh no, actually no, before that, rewind. That's not what happened. Oh my God, sorry. No, that's been a long day. No, that's not actually what happened. Going back,
continue.
She comes in when I'm done. Oh my God, I just fucked the story up, but here I'm rewinding. Anyways, the actual story, you might want to edit that out.
Just fucking.
All right, no, sorry, I'm a little ahead of my shit here, literally.
This is good.
Anyway, so
we're amateurs, people.
No, this is how it went. I leave that happened. I put the shampoo on the toilet, so I walk out, and she goes in and sits down, and she doesn't notice it right away, for some reason. And I go in, she's done. She gets up and she's washing her hands, and I open the door. It's like, and she goes to look behind. It's like, what the fuck is that? She started freaking out. I was like, what is that? It's like, oh my God, that must have happened for me. It's like, don't touch. It's like, I'm freaking out. Like, she's freaking out too. It's like, what is it? Did you shit on there? And and it's on me? It was on her. The shampoo was on her. It's not, she thought it was shit. That's what happened. She thought it was shit. She's freaking out. And I'm going down, here, I'll wash it off. I'm using my actual bare hands and snipping it. Because she still thinks it's shit. She still thinks it's shit. It's shampoo. It's legit shampoo. It's like, what are you doing? Sniff it. And she, no. And she goes, it's shampoo. And she said, you fucking ass. So Emily, if you're listening. Oh, I can't believe I fucked that up. But that actually, the second part, the latter part of that story, did indeed happen. She sat and baked shit, courtesy of the shampoo bottle. But it's shit brown. It's an Axe. I don't know if we can. I don't know what censors or what copyright infringement shit.
We can say anything that we.
Yeah, we're not promoting it, but it's an Axe. The body spray.
Yeah.
They make.
Well, we're not going to get promoted by Axe because I don't like the smell of it.
I got it as a Christmas gift. It was in a gift pack that you get at Christmas, like shampoos and deodorants and shit. And it's all brown. It's like it's like chocolate sensation or some shit.
Why the fuck are you washing yourself in chocolate sensation?
It smells good. I smell like sexual chocolate, baby, when I'm done a shower. Even if I shit on the goddamn toilet with it. Moving on. How was your week?
Pansexual chocolate. So, I had a fucking crazy night here last night.
What, your party?
No. So, so yesterday I went to PEI and back driving with my buddy just to pick up a car. Mm. He just needed somebody to drive for him. So I came, that morning I woke up and I walked past my couch and then I smelled something bad. Mm. And I can't figure it out for the fucking life of me what the fuck this smell is. And I can't figure out where the fuck it's coming from. It took me forever to fucking like what is this? So I was just like, maybe it's just like, something that stinks that my fucking roommate cooked or something like that.
Could you put it? You didn't know what it like?
Didn't know what it was.
Describe the smell. Like
it was bad.
Or shit, or like
it was garbage, but it didn't smell like garbage. It was just like it just I couldn't place the smell.
Right.
So, so I just like sprayed some like fucking shit around, just
like Febreze.
Yeah, I cleaned some shit around like the area. Nothing was dirty.
Yeah.
And
dead body. He found a fucking dead body.
So
guys.
I went to PEI, came back that night, and it was like 11 o'clock, and I'm supposed to work today at 8 o'clock, and and I get here and I smell it again, and I'm like, still fucking here, and it's only in this one spot. So I'm cleaning everything. I'm sniffing everything. I'm cleaning so I'm narrowing it down, and it smells like the stove. So I'm thinking maybe something got spilt inside the stove.
Yep. Been there.
Clean it all around. Cleaning everything up and down. Everything.
Even the oven and all that shit and
everything.
Yeah.
And so as I'm cleaning, I have the stove pulled out, and I see this drop, and it looks like a quarter-size drop of soy sauce or something. And I'm like, okay, so I sweep around it, get some Swiffer shit, just swiff it up. I'm just like looking around, still smelling it, and I smell the scent even stronger there underneath the fucking stove. So I take a flashlight and just like looking around the stove just to check shit. And
did you get a picture?
Sorry, yeah, I do have a picture, which I will post up on the video. So I smell it, and I can't figure out what it is, and then I see inside the back of my stove, it's a fucking mouse.
Oh my goodness. Whoa, and the fucking wires.
Yeah, dude.
Dead.
So it was in the wires where the plug goes, the plug for the elements.
Yeah.
And it's a fucking massive mouse. Now I knew we had a mouse.
It's like the size of a fucking cat.
No.
Oh, he zoomed in a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Here, Fluffy! Fluffy! Oh my God!
This is my close-up one of it. So
how did it get in
so it must have been dead for a couple days.
The smell would have.
So the mouse is like wrapped up in these fucking power wires. Now I knew that there was a mouse here, and I've been having this I see it every once in a while. I set up traps,
skittering around.
Yeah,
just the one.
Not even. Yeah, well, not often. I even see it. And I hadn't had a mouse problem before, and it just happened like this last like couple weeks, I'd say. And I fucking I set a trap. Had some peanut butter on it, and I've been checking them every day. So like this trap's been there for like a week. Nothing, not like
sticky traps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I come home and I do my standard check. I'm doing fucking weeks, like all the time. I'm looking at these traps, even if I'm sitting next to the trap for like 5 hours and I've already looked at it. I'm still looking at it again, just in case I fucking miss something.
You want to get it?
Yeah, because I just
you caught the fucking thing.
I did not catch it. Well, what I actually think happened is that it got snapped by the fucking trap, but it didn't kill it because it was big ass mouse. Those little traps,
That's
nothing
the biggest
for that.
fucking mouse I've seen in
It's
a
a
while.
massive adult mouse. That thing's been living for a while.
Oh yeah, it's healthy. At least it was.
But I think it got snapped, and I don't know why it ran up. But I have no idea how it ran up inside the fucking behind of my stove, and it went in there. There's a big metal thing that goes over that, so it's a very small area. So, anyways, like, I should actually back up in this story anyway as well. So, as I said, I was looking for this fucking smell, and I look inside the grates of the stove, and I see fur. And I didn't think too much of it for a second because I thought maybe it's just insulation. Yeah. It's a small little area. There's wires around there, and it's a fucking stove. Maybe it's insulation. And I didn't even think about it, and I was like, well, wait, why would there be insulation there? That doesn't actually even make sense. And it doesn't even look like regular insulation. So I look even closer, and I'm like, it can't be. And then eventually, like, I'm looking down the holes, and I see the eye. And I'm like, God! Dude, shook. I'm like, oh my God. Now I was home alone. And I have like this. It was in there at the time. It was in there, and I was like trying to figure out what the fuck am I going to do. I'm like trying to prepare for every possible thing. So it could be still alive. I don't know, but I'm assuming it's dead because of that. That's the smell that's coming from. Yeah. And I come. Yeah. So I get everything, set traps up around, and I'm like, okay, before I even like open up my fucking stove. I'm gonna go smoke a bowl of weed. I really have to be high for this.
Yeah, you gotta prepare mentally for this.
Yeah, and it didn't help any because I was still just as fucked with it. So, anyways, I just smoke a bowl, and then I hear the front door open. My roommate Uziel comes home. I call him Uzi,
and which is a sweet name, by the way.
Yeah, and so he came to the door, heard the door close behind him, and he hears me up in the kitchen. I'm like, I am so glad you're home right now. I was just so fucking stressed about having to deal with this by myself. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. It's only me. It's fucking gross as fuck.
Well,
the smell is still, the smell was bad. Anyways,
yeah, I guess.
So he comes in, he sees the oven's pulled out, the fucking traps are all around the oven. I have the fucking little thing from the bottom of the oven, the drawer. I have that turned around so it's like a barrier on that side of the oven.
Did you have traps around the oven, you said?
For this right now, when I found this thing.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah. So he comes home, sees that. I say this as he's walking in the door at like fucking midnight. And all the lights are on in the house. And he's like, he didn't say anything until he walked up the stairs. And he's like, what's going on? Walks in to see this whole fucking like layout.
Scenario going on.
And so I'll give him the flashlight. Let's go take a look in the grate there. He looks in the grate. I'm like, it's like, no. He's like, yeah, there's this fucking mouse. So he's like, well, what do we do? I'm like, okay, well, we got to take that off and then, get him out. Yep. And he's like, is he alive or dead? I'm like, I'm thinking he's dead. I'm thinking he's the smell. I'm pretty sure he's dead, but I don't know. And, it's just a small little area. Yep. And so I open up the thing. We see the mouse. That's when I took that picture. And you just see, like, his eyes open, but it's just kind of clouded over, but it's like we're confident it's dead. So we decide to poke it just to make sure. The fur starts just coming right off of it, like it was just like decomposed fur in those last couple of hot days.
Ooh, no fucking wonder the stink, dude.
And I fucking so anyways, Uzi does that with he's using like the bottom of the broom or the broom fucking
the
tray
dustpan.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So He does that. Gets fur on it.
Ugh.
And he's holding it back. And I'm just like, I'm behind him as like, I'm just like,
I
like,
can only
just
imagine.
gagging.
Yeah.
And I look at him, and he's just looking at me, and he's just totally still. And then all of a sudden, the whole fucking body just shakes. And he's like,
oof. I've dealt with it too,
and I
man.
just start laughing my ass off. And I'm doing the shake too, but it's just hilarious.
See, when it's said and done, it's funny. You know, you can clean up shit, and you know, you're fine. At least you fucking found the source of the stink.
Well, he had to pull it out. I need to buy some new oven mitts. But it was leaking.
The mouse.
Yeah.
Fluids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have put a disclaimer before this story.
Yeah. Kids, get out of the room,
I was planning on doing that too.
Well, I worked at a hospital
This story
for 6
isn't
years,
for the faint of heart.
No, if you're under the age of 18, get your parents' permission. I mean, I dealt with it too, man. I worked for Capital Health for 6 years, and I saw X amount of fluids out of the body. I don't know if you're done your mouse story, but
what I was gonna say.
I have a segue for this.
What I was gonna say, so I was like trying to figure out, like, you know, like what the fuck, how the fuck did it get up in behind my stove? And so I'm thinking,
Those
okay,
fuckers
so
are
the trap,
resilient, man.
the trap hit it, did something, but it was still
was
alive.
it triggered?
Yeah,
The trap was triggered.
the trap was triggered, but there was nothing there. Like,
he escaped.
yeah. So I didn't think the trap. I thought maybe a fly hit it or something, because those traps are sensitive. And
those flies, man. Like a June bug.
Yeah, well, there's peanut butter on it. It's like kind of
true.
expect like a bug to go after it. But I'm trying to figure out how the fuck did it crawl up in under these small little spots and go into these fucking wires? Like, why? There's no, like, it's not a nesting spot. Like, it's way too fucking small of a nesting spot for a mouse. And then we actually had the thought that maybe it got electrocuted in there because there's some open fucking contacts there, right?
Oh, yeah, good call.
So I was just like, yeah, if it went in there, it just could have got electrocuted. But it was probably dying anyways.
Dunzo. So it was probably quick and somewhat painless, maybe?
So anyways, I posthumously named him Sparky.
Good night, folks. That's the end of the show. That's the end of the series right there. What did you do with it? Did you flush it or too big for the toilet?
No, God, no. We're not fucking flushing a mouse. No, this isn't a mouse. This isn't like a little tiny fucking thumb-sized mouse.
This is the size of a fucking hedgehog.
Yeah, it was a bigger size mouse.
That's the biggest fucking mouse I've seen in a while.
rat. No, it wasn't a rat, but it was a big mouse.
No, it doesn't look like a rat. Rats are a little
bigger than the palm of my hand. Yeah.
I haven't seen a rat that big in a while.
That was definitely not a rat. It was definitely a mouse. It was just like a healthy fucking.
What about a field mouse?
I don't know.
Pretty big.
I don't know, and I don't even know like why the mouse is here. I don't like. Never had a mouse problem. I've been here for like over a year.
So that was your very first mouse
in this place. Yeah. I've lived in 30 places before.
I know. I moved you out the last one. Jesus.
No, that we didn't have mice there. That was a dirty place. That was like, yeah. It wasn't a good place. That was Fairview.
This guy lived next to a power pole that was a half of a power pole. It wasn't even a full power pole. It was a half.
Did they use it as a street sign or anything?
Yeah, they used it as a stop sign.
Yeah, okay.
It was the one on the corner.
At least they made some use of it. In Fairview. That's their motto. At least we make some use of it.
Oh my fuck. But jumping back.
Okay, so tell me about your fucking your human bodily fluid.
Speaking of fluids, this is going back. Oh my god, no, John, prepare yourself. Again, kids, if you're 18 and under, get out of the room. No, so I used to work for the hospital system here in HRM many a moon ago. And in one particular shift, I used to work for the laboratory on the BG property. Anyways, I'm doing my shift, so one of my duties is to take specimens from
you call
the
it
main
human
lab.
Specimen?
The what?
Humans?
No, well, I worked
dead?
in the lab. No, it was specimen. What I was dealing with at that point is human specimens like blood, any kind of fluids, pee, yes, stool samples, shit. This happened to be, and I didn't know it at the time. Well, here, let me work it up for you. So I have this big ass fucking bucket. It's a fucking Rubbermaid click-on lid bucket, about the size of a fucking this table, this coffee table.
Average coffee table size.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's heavy as shit. I'm taking it off the van. It was a transfer van. It transferred the specimens from the infirmary to the BG. Anyways, I have it on my cart. I'm going up to the 7th floor with it, where they were supposed to analyze it and get rid of the specimen. I guess that's what they were doing. Anyways, I hit a bump on the 7th floor coming off the elevator, and the whole cart, it was a wheeled cart, just topples. All my shit falls on the floor. The bucket
like
hits
literal shit.
Oh no, well, real shit as well, because I had a bunch of other shit on there, blood, semen, piss.
So what did you hit?
I hit a little divot on the ground coming out of the elevator because it hit it and it bumped. Anyways, the fucking giant Rubbermaid bucket hits the ground. The lid flies off. Human intestines fly out. Human intestines fly out of this bucket in a bag, in a giant see-through garbage bag. And I'm looking at it, and it's intestines with some sort of fluid around it because it's leaking on the floor now. And I don't know what the fuck to do. So I called Decontam. We have a Decontam service that come and they do biohazard shit. So I'm like, at this time, this is so long ago. We had to use
How do you cover it up? Well, I had to shit in them myself. I had to use my own piss and blood.
No, it was complete, and they understood. And they were apparently the intestines were removed because they were, I don't know if they're cancerous or whatever it was. Or something.
No good.
They didn't work anymore. So they were going to be analyzed and destroyed. Anyways, Decontam comes up. They scrape it off the fucking floor.
Ugh.
That's
a job.
Oh,
fuck,
dude,
man, they must get paid.
Huge.
Do they get paid decontamination?
They must have. Yeah, I didn't ask. Obviously.
I know everybody gets fucking paid. I'm not thinking fucking.
No,
free. I'm just.
They
thinking,
must have made a handsome
like
amount.
$40-$50 an hour. Yeah, you'd have to pay me to do that.
Well, it's human. It's a biohazard.
Dangerous.
These things could have been. Anyways, it was in some sort of fluid. It was on the floor. A huge pile of human intestines, and I know what they look like because I've seen movies. So yeah, and that's not even
movies get everything.
Oh
right.
my god! Wow, anatomically correct. I know what they look like because I've seen surgery on site too because I've seen actual surgery.
I'm like okay. So last night I was a pansy about shit. Honestly,
dude, I probably would have done the same thing.
Uzi had to grab the mouse and I was holding the bag and I just couldn't even look. I only saw a silhouette of its fucking body coming into the bag.
But how did you get it out of the wires?
He had the fucking
because it looked
the
pretty
mitts on,
and just grabbed her.
He just grabbed because we were gonna poke. So again, see if you can just poke it out of there. So I put down a towel and shit.
Yeah.
That's one I'm gonna let you use next time you stay over. And it's gone.
That's the one in the bathroom, right?
Anything that I think that fucking mouse touched, it's gone. So we poked it and then the fur was coming off. So it was just like. No, okay, no more of that.
Yeah.
So I just told him to grab it. Don't just grab its tail, because what if the tail just falls off?
You would yank it clean off.
Yeah, I already knew what he was thinking before he even said it, and then but he grabbed it. I am so grateful for Uzi to grab the mouse, because again, I was a complete pansy about that shit last night. It I cleaned everything. I sniffed that fucker out for an hour.
See?
Trying to figure out where the smell is coming from. And there's where I found it, and it was just fucking disgusting. R.I.P. Sparky.
Sparky, until we meet again, buddy. No, there'd be nothing more grosser. Well, there would be more. But, oh my god, dude. That would be so... the stink. I know what dead mouse smells like.
See, and I never knew what a dead dead
I do.
rat
We lived in Halifax with me and my brothers, and we had a mouse problem. And
Where Canard? Oh, really?
We had a mouse problem.
Yeah. Did not. Well, see, everywhere's has
stink
mice.
When they die.
Well, that's it. Everywhere has mice. And
city too. We live in a port city. We have
we
wharf
have rats.
We have mice. We have rodents. Man, we have everything that you can think of in this goddamn city. So
muskrats, weasels, ferrets,
everything.
No, but. Yeah, no, we get mice and rats, and I don't
And we're gonna warehouse of mice.
Yeah, I never really worried about mice, and that I don't like mice, but I don't I'm not surprised.
They're
I
pretty
got a
harmless,
mouse.
man.
I have a mouse. The year I've been living here, I don't really care. I really kind of want to get a cat for it, but
that's what we got.
Yeah, if I see another mouse, I'm definitely getting a cat here. I'm probably borrowing one from a friend, not yours.
Yeah, my cat
your
destroyed his
evil.
property when John cat sat for me, and
that fucking cat is.
You called me. You called. No, he texted me first. You texted me.
I came
I'm
home
gonna kill
one day.
your cat.
I came home one day, and
which
this fucking
text?
cat was like, I went to work, come back home, like I was just cat sitting for like the weekend. I didn't care. I like cats. I love cats. And then come home, I had this fucking glass. What the fuck would you call it? Glass bowl with a bunch of rocks in it and bamboo sticking out of it. Broken. Rocks, glass, all over the floor.
The whole thing was broken?
Everything. Smashed. And all over the floor.
Yeah.
Everything was off of anything that anything could have been on. And I was just like, oh my God. And that's when I texted you. I was
in Cape Breton.
I'm going to kill your cat.
Yeah. I was like, so anyways,
I was like, I'll just throw those out. I can't. I'm not an evil person. I couldn't do that to an animal or a cat. I do it to another person, but not a animal or. Like,
no, I do
cats.
appreciate.
I do love cats. And I do appreciate kitty life. I'm pro kitty. Kitty lives matter.
No, he's fucked around with our stuff too, and I had to call John because I was in the middle of supper or hanging out with Emily's family. I think it was actually her father and mother. And John, I get the text like, I'm gonna kill your cat. I look at Emily. He's like, I gotta call John. What's wrong? What's wrong? He's like, Bebop did something. So I called him and he said, yeah, he did something. John's upset. And yeah, which he's never really done that to me though. I've never seen him like knock over a whole bowl.
It's not even that. Like he
was it on the table?
That first night that he was there, he gets up on my fucking coffee table. And I had I had a little thing on there with like, decorations and shit. That's why I don't really mess around with decorations as much.
I like what you've done with this place though. You got some good paintings.
John, a lot of this was inspired with John being here.
Well, John is a painter, so a lot of this is inspired from his work. I see a lot of his work on the wall here now.
Yeah, these are the shit that he couldn't fit in his own place, so I get to keep them or at least lease them. I foster parent his art.
They easily have all the room he doesn't have.
Yeah, but other than that, like, I used to have decoration-y shit on the fucking like candle shit on the fucking coffee table. Yeah. That's just a waste of space. But anyways, your cat got on the coffee table, and I just go to push him off. Like, I'm not being like fucking.
I do the same thing.
Crazy. I just like go to push him off.
Get out of the way.
It was like that. He doesn't move. So I push him a little harder. Doesn't move. And so he's going off. I push him this third time. 2 hands. He's going off the table, and he does his best to fucking stay on it. And he just claws out fucking.
That's his table.
Everything, yeah. It's just like, he takes everything down with him. The candle thing, fucking scratching the table. Dude, I never had a cat that was just like that defiant. Like, it's like, if I would have just, like, the first time, like, if he would have just got on there, the only thing I think that probably would have fucking got him off if I just would have fucking bitch slapped him in the face.
Oh, yeah. He's a little shithead,
but he's just, he's just a shithead. So, like, I just try to push him off, like, just, like, get off, like you do, shoo, fucking cat. No. Yeah. And I just try a little harder. And then he just fucking just breaks my shit. That fucking cat is a demon cat. He's named after a fucking villain.
Yeah, that's actually true, too. He's Bebop is his name. Named him after, obviously, Bebop from the Ninja Turtles cartoon. And, yeah, so... Yeah, no, he's been a little deviant with us, too. He's broken some shit with us and knocked shit off the table. He will claw at me. He will bite me.
Thought he was really cute when I first met him as a little kitten. Then he just became an asshole.
Yeah, as most cats would. I couldn't have cats growing up, so I didn't know how they would act and how they acted really fully because we didn't have cats because, 4/5 of my family were definitely allergic to them and still are. So I didn't know how they acted.
I am as well. But
you are.
I am as well, but I take medication. But I like.
Yeah.
I like cats.
I love cats now. Like
cats are cool. They have attitude.
Oh, they. I know Bebop does. He's still fucking little. Tilts his head up and he's the cock of the walk, and everything is his way or the highway kind of thing, right? So I just
when he does that, you should smack him.
Nah, I don't.
Not really, folks. I don't.
I don't condone
hitting
animal violence, so I never would.
Violence, yeah.
No, I don't like hitting anything. So, yeah. You know what I was thinking recently?
No, really? Is that when you just started?
About a day
Like you only
ago.
started thinking
About a day
recently?
And a half ago. I was thinking that I don't know. This is just randomly popped up because I think we were talking about music, and I wanted to go take another road trip with you soon, maybe to do to see a band or something like that, because we haven't done that since AC/DC in Moncton.
You know,
like, I was just thinking about randomly, like.
Well, fuck, I don't even know the date right now.
There's a band coming.
And actually, I don't even really care about most of the other bands playing. Big Rex playing the New Glasgow Riverfront Festival.
True, aren't they?
Yeah,
it's coming up.
Yeah, and it'd be a sleep in your car situation, or my car, or whatever car we take. Just no cheesies.
Not this time.
Big Wreck.
Rock? You say Rock the Hub?
No, Rock the River.
Oh,
River.
Or the river? Yeah. That's in the Glasgow, isn't it?
New Glasgow. We
saw them. Actually, speaking of which, me and Emily saw them. I think last year at Rock the Hub in Truro, with like 311 was there, and Finger 11 were there, and I Mother Earth, and it was Big Rack, and the whole show was incredible. That's the first time I've ever seen Big Rack, and they put on a hell of a show.
I've seen them. Okay, so I've seen Thornley,
which is great too.
That was awesome.
Singer. He's a great fucking singer.
I was really drunk that night. I don't remember much of it though, but it was still great.
He played here in Halifax, right?
Yeah, he's played here a couple times. So me and John actually did a road trip up there a year or two ago, to see them up at the casino, and yeah, man, oh fuck, they're so good. Like Ian Thornley is on fucking point.
He's a great front man. He sounded
vocals,
amazing.
Guitars. He just fucking big wrecks it.
Yeah, in a good way.
He he's just great songwriter.
Yeah,
fucking great. Like his voice sounds
he's
great.
A great lyricist too.
Everything's just like he knows how to fucking write a cool song.
Yeah.
It's not even that it's a fucking hit. Like, these are great songs.
Yeah.
They're just good songs.
He knows his way around great
And I've seen him a few times. I know that, at least like 2 or 3. And fuck, I'll see them again. It's just like, they're playing the Marquee, I know, in September.
Oh,
but I can't find it on Riverfest Jubilee or No Glasgow River Jubilee, some shit. I can't remember the name of it. But he's playing there, and there's other people playing too, like Matt Minglewood and such. And I don't really care to go like drive all that way to see all these other people. But it's not even that far. It's only like an hour and a half drive, or an hour and 45 minutes. And last time I went up there, I saw it's like a couple years ago. I saw Glorious Sons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, they're fucking amazing live, dude.
I've never
that
seen them
guy, their singer, great front man. When he's staring at like the audience, like he's looking like right into them, like he's got that. Yeah. He's definitely got that. I'm not like the album that I have. I think it's their first album is really good. I kind of find the stuff's just not as
monotonous.
Yeah, I don't know.
Repetitive.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little slower, and they focus more on his vocals, which fine, but
I meant not as repetitive as some other bands.
Well, I'm more like it's not as being a band as it is more of being. So yeah. It's not as being as band. It's like, they're like focusing because the singer is the star, so let's like make him shine. But
is he playing an instrument too? Or is he just
no, he's just sings. Good singer, good songwriter.
Is he from local?
Where's the whiskey at? What did you do with that shit?
It's in the refrigerator.
Why you refrigerate that shit?
Oh no, it's not. Oh, sorry, no, it's not. It's on the countertop.
Okay, well,
that's my thing. I don't like refrigerated booze.
Then why do you always put my fucking whiskey in the fridge?
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I never put
your
whiskey in the fridge.
You've always have.
I don't remember doing it last time. It's on the counter right now.
You've probably subconsciously learned something over the years through our friendship.
Yeah, probably. No,
but I don't like cold whiskey.
Really?
No, I like it's.
You like cold gin? Great stuff.
I don't even really drink gin. Gin's cool, but whiskey's my drink. I love tequila too, but tequila is just like a special occasion.
See, that's one beverage I could never get into. I never liked tequila. I never really went out of my way to get it. I've had it. I don't mind it, I guess. I used to hate fucking gin, speaking of which, but we were at a wedding party, and the gin was flowing quite freely. It was Emily's uncle that had a big goddamn bottle of it, so we were drinking it. I didn't pay fuck all for it. It was like, yeah, this isn't too bad. You're drinking with, I think, soda water or whatever you mix it with, and it's actually not too bad. You know, it was a nice summer day, and I like gin now. I do like a good gin. I don't mix it with soda water as much as I used to. I use like citrus pop, like 7-Up or whatever.
Well, that's kind of like that's why that lemon gin. Like I've drinking that.
Lemon gin
is good, but that's what gin goes with, citrusy drinks.
Yeah, I don't really like tonic water or soda water. Emily loves it. Emily loves gin, so she'll drink it with soda water.
I have like a couple cans. I think it was from one of the parties that I've had, which the last one was like New Year's, which I'm still fucking finding confetti. Still,
really?
Yes.
From New Year's.
And I'm a fucking neat freak. I'm not quite a super duper neat freak, but partial germaphobe, partial neat freak. That's why I was a pansy last night and trying to fucking get this mouse. But
are you under your couches and shit?
Yeah, but I've swept and I've vacuumed underneath the couches, and then I'll pull them out fucking like a month later, and there's still confetti. And more confetti is there. It's just like appearing
coming
out of nowhere.
Of your fucking heaters, probably. We had a shitload of confetti. We were putting out the confetti way before it was midnight on New Year's too. We were just fucking.
That was John drunk and just wanted to fucking.
Yeah, there were these little popper confetti things. Yeah. Like, Happy New Year! It's 10 o'clock.
Right in my face. Just take
it fucking right in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, confetti was everywhere.
That's hilarious. That was a great party.
It was a bitch to clean, but still, what is it now? 7 months later, almost 8 months later.
You're still finding the shit.
Still find fucking confetti, and I've cleaned. I've
You probably never will see the end of it.
No, I don't think I ever will.
Have you looked up this fucking massive carpet? Look for shit too.
No, I've only gotten this recently. Not recently, but
it's a nice carpet.
I got it after John moved out.
Where'd you get it?
Or before John moved out. My mom's neighbors at their old apartment had this in their den, a den that they never went in.
Shit,
and
that's nice. Nice
then
little shag carpet.
Yeah, and it's not even too shaggy or anything too, so I can still vacuum. It's still a pain in the ass to vacuum, but
I shouldn't say carpet for people.
It's a rug.
It's a rug. It's an area rug. It's a
big ass
huge.
fucking rug. And
I'm jealous.
honestly, this would cost like a fucking shit ton of money. But they didn't have the room. They didn't have the room for it. They were clean people, I knew them, and they were like, "Do you want it?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Well, you got a big scrawl space here too, man. So obviously, yeah, it's a great little addition to your.
It helps with the feng shui, as John would say.
He would say that, wouldn't he?
He's very shui.
John, if you're listening.
John probably turned it off after talking about Glorious Sons.
Should we get that whiskey?
Yeah, get the fuck. I asked you that.
I'll be right back.
All right, fuck it. We're done.
Are we? Can we end on that?